Eyo ewie mamema mo nyina mo akwaba ba Dr. Rain show so na ene nkomo a ewo apono so nkomo mienu na yebehwe na yedi ho nkomo the missing ECG containers no yebehwe na yedi sa nkomo no nkomo bi a ene yi aba beto abontene a yenuanum Ghana fo bebre no ano eja wo mu di sa nkomo no eneti ene yebehwe sa nkomo no yewie nso a ene nkomo a aba chese ne de Ghana fo dodo no a edie nkomo a enidie mu a no sa nkomo no se yehwe na eja yede yie no de etu yie ne yeka ho asem ewo Dr. Ren ye page yi so eneti se wo hwem wo Facebook Dr. Ren ananso se wo hwem wo YouTube Dr. Ren TV a mame ema wo akwaba na aja na di atnase na bomodini ya na wonso share video ni bi ema yenuanom no adofo a wonso beba na wonso abenye bia de ahwe now yemfa Adu Boahene asem no enhyase enei Adu Boahene one ne yire ekopie mu ewo court na omukopie mu ewo court no di asem ene siye asem ni nyina ne se Adu Boahene eja Attorney General de na court na Attorney General nsem o de na court ni nyina ne se adwumadi a wo man Ghana ye de share Adu Boahene nsa emra aban dada ono wetwemu no mo anya akwenya wo besom wo man no saa esom no nanka nipa bebre na esusu se ebeye sompa na enso abrantie friend no Adu Boahene de ye ma the position se onsom wo man no na saa dibre no e de man no odi dibre no den odi wia Ghana ye sika de bo modern se wo no ene ne yere de beye japade de ama wo mo na kire bi no wo mu ma enyinyini a o ma beka kire me ne obi no se Ghana for ya nya den ya mbobra enenti Attorney General de Adu Boahene kopie mu court na Adu Boahene o mo chi no na kire se eja mra kwan no ye constitution se ye chi obi a ye man 48 hours no sa aban ne man ho kwan na otimi ye den plead for a year bail na bail no charges of the tone so no was 120 million Ghana cedis eno na ye ne lawyer a friend no attach ya se there be sa bail ya ye de ato ne client so no burdensome they just say emu adudodo how man the client intino be ya Attorney General no court enhwe na Attorney General anti bail no so tie na me no ka say die apa a friend say sorry court enhwe no anti bail no so na court enhye Attorney General so anti bail no so ene assembly kopie mu ewo criminal divisional court na the criminal divisional court assembly kopie mu no anaja court ne ahye se ebeya the lead lawyer Samuel Atachia some of the two court and court adia to me say Attorney General omo no monte bill no so it bill no matter so from 120 million Ghana cedis and about 80 million Ghana cedis na eno enye ono nko a Adu Boahene no ne yere nso eka ho nti court no ahye se si ambe granting the bail a bill no ontua 80 million Ghana cedis and two sureties and so the same thing apply the same stance with the wife and so and na court national now things court no so say on any yere person mu tu kwan a so mo be permission free yoko we say yoko ni the yoko economic organized crime office and so one person mu tu kwan bia no dia omo hwe no omo fa nkrata nkodan yoko na yoko hwe se ometimi tu kwan outside Ghana dia eno asem a court no so EDP mu now yenhwe abrantie Adu Boahene no edna dwuma ben ene de share ne nsa na adwuma no kra ye because adwuma no beto odwa no Ghana fo bebre no ano wo mo na kakra se na Dr. Ren dey adwuma kra na dey ahye sa branti nsa ka friend saying signal bureau no eno so dey adwuma ma me nkyere mu wa ha based on agya yenuanom dodo no a wo mu eni entiase wo saa adwumakuro no eso. But before I me kyerɛkyerɛ mu no ma me nkyerɛ yenuanom a wo mu hwɛ me me nua ba Filida Amanfo Fili otenene obeka brofo egu so kama. And enti yenuanom so e wo YouTube so a mo hwɛ mu nyina no, if you say something so that I can acknowledge your presence adwumadie ase. So now yanko a friend is saying adwuma no a ye de hye abrantie no ensa yanko na yanko ne yanko hwɛ sɛneɛ mmeremu no ɛteɛ adwuma no a ɛwɔ hɔ mɛkɔ no makɔ kenkan sɛneɛ me Miss Koti na adwuma no sɛneɛ ɛteɛ bɛhwɛ what is NSB, and then from what is NSB no yɛbɛhwɛ the functions of the NSB what aseɛ na afei nso Philly, nice one. So yɛnkɔ hwɛ NSB no kra no ka what is NSB? NSB ni nyinaa no egyina hɔ ma the National Signals Bureau. Na National Signals Bureau no ɔmo yɛwɔ National Investigative Bureau dada ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwuma dada ana yɛapɔre saa ɔmo adwuma no bi ɛde abɛm a new office ɛde ama abrantie a ɛne yi ne ho aba asɛm. And enti the National Bureau ɔmo adwuma no ɛne sɛ mame enkenkan ɛwa ɔse National Signal Bureau is an agency under the National Security Council of Ghana. It is responsible for providing integrated signal systems to support national security and intelligence agencies. With the primary goal of ensuring the security of the state and safeguarding its unity and stability. Additionally, the NSB provides communication among all government security agencies, maintaining key communication installation and emergency call centers, and secure Ghana's cyberspace against attack and other e-crime activities. Now, my main cancer said my way. The way we say, na those days, no BNI, no, and I say, NIB, no, money said, manana, no, moye. But then we are seeing we have come to understand, say, we are say, Third World War be better there. It will be a war, cyber attack. And because of that, and painful, I who said there be. Let us place importance on this particular signal bureau. No, the will be a bit down on sending a banner communication moon technology and this annual manual. This particular bureau, no, even more than FED the National Intelligence Bureau, Cassiano, or mobile modern they are provided with all the necessary information. It's your fun is me or Ghana, and answer on Ghana. Maybe I would din come with phone so maybe why you see be out the to pay you kwa show home, maybe out the kwakwa phobia. Sa a friend is saying this National Signal Bureau no, it will pick up the signal. No more feedy the Intelligence Bureau no to quickly inform the appropriate security agencies to take action. Send a TN. And it's very, very important. Now, the security of every nation. The security of every nation beyond the number one paramount a friend is saying adia a Caribbean woman down because obi ampese beba nipa boni for betu abehye ni crew for so no abede wa ba be some money. And it clearly no this particular National Signal Bureau no na ehu hia pa na ehu hia so dia na just say funding ekom ewo that particular agency no na abrantie wodano na yankoni yankwohwe. What are the functions of the National Signal Bureau? Ye kwa kwahwe wo mo functions na ewia yɛde deɛ aberante yɛde fa no dwumadi a wɔdi ɛwɔ this particular agency. Now, the an agency whose supervisory body is the National Security Council. The NSB performs some key functions. This include monitoring, collecting, analyzing, retaining, and securely disseminating information. So securely disseminating information and intelligence from cyberspace, electronic media, electromagnetic signals, and other emissions, as well as equipment producing such signals. Now, my memo information be what I say. Telecommunication for Bebri. One of what some of the telecommunication for ni be omu invade taxes, omu ria aban the taxes, omuntua taxes, send say pepepe. To me far what they call the black box. Now, one thing is they create an office where instead go through na yetimia monitor ni ehunu sebio bosome ne so a the Ghana Revenue Authority sebio womo kwa ko jiji womo susu dudu a anase womo kwa ko tua womo taxes a omehunu ekwan a sebio omede ombefa so a womo kwa ko ji womo susu dudu no ana womo taxes sa enkofo most of these telecommunication they also create a separate office. And no course ni bi wa bon se course bi wa what Ghana o pesa wo frɛ ama inse se wo number ne beba e be show se e bia MTN e frɛ wa na se bia Telecel e frɛ wa na se any other a friend is saying these a friend is a communication a friend is saying outlets even e frɛ no bo hu ne se wo number ne be appear unknown and answer as 000, which means that even though we use MTN, but MTN any there, person will call now go through the system as which but so many soon as a Ghana Revenue Authority for dine a year taxes a car a so bad a betty. In this particular National Signal Bureau, one more dear almost function they ensure say these kind of a friend is saying companies telecos now more efforts to undercutting more taxes here. They will inform the appropriate agencies. A whole big agency especially today's world technological. What you say, and they Bibiano Abe Fontaine times soon the those days, no sense open news be free. A friend is saying, Ebia will boss and answer pay free a Sunday ma, check and sound when you say news any social media. So these people making sure say they monitor what goes on in cyber space. Now, a funny hospital. Oba UK and nano a year last year. One of the NHS one more cyberspace. No, it was hacked. Will be hacking into the system of the NHS. UK, I say. Into the slow of system. Says enka me computer here. Me who say be away about 3 o'clock our appointment to see the GP. And also our appointment say be a radio and na yetimi and now said there was an attack on the NHS system, the health cyberspace system. A friend is saying Great Britain, Emma Abino Bolka within a day, Bolka are running into billions of pounds. What you say? So this signal, this particular National Signal Bureau, one more man says will be by attacking a national. A friend is saying. Hospital, a friend is saying cyberspace, they will protect our cyberspace for us. What you say? And that is one of the reasons why I make actually say if we school now a friend say profession be courses be you have to look at courses very, very important. Papa, we an advice. Now, yanko another function, and share some of the other functions are almost answer. So I care about a year a friend is securing and disseminating information, analyzing, collecting, monitoring, and electronic media, electromagnetic signal. A friend is a year emission. So clearly a important agency. Now, you share what are the functions. You know, you call the NSB director. General or knowing Ekufuado a pen so far no a obetena so a eja ye de o man sika share ne nsa dream ne kata hye ne proye edware no abrantie a wo sanso ye osofo wo na aso na wodi nyamesom no akata nani na odi bokro. Now yen konkohwe the NSB's director general as the head of the agency. The Director General is appointed by the President in accordance with Article 195 of the Constitution. As part of the DG's functions, he is responsible for efficient and effective performance of the functions of the Bureau. Aside that, the DG controls administer. DG simply stands for Director General. So, in short, the DG controls, administer the Bureau and ensure impartiality in the performance of the Bureau's function. Furthermore, the DGs through the minister briefs the president, the council, and any other relevant stakeholders on intelligence gathered from the cyberspace, electronic media, electromagnetic signal, and other emissions relevant to the national security interest of Ghana. Moreover, the DG through the minister advises the council of national security strategies to mitigate an adverse impact of information and communication technology practices on national security and national well-being. I'm breaking it down, Emma. Kennedy now, dear, a year, a challenge in answer, as a director general, Sankene. If a year a Ecoso a year Ghana, especially a year this Galamsey Ababaye an issue and a Ghana or a year Galamsey no ye who the walk Quintia Galamsey. The Director General, Onune Jumane said, Obepo a year president and then the National Intelligence Council no Amania. Region by region, the air coso. Information are one more gather. It's important because it is my field. It's very, very important. Enti Senka Ashanti region, Western region, Eastern region, Abrantie Senko Yene Juma ye pa. In all sincerity, in accordance with law, and would deal no credima or my Ghana, and or ye the Juma year. And can many of these galamsayers no, and can that information no quickly. And some we be say may call a Num forest. And I may call Ancobra River Bank, aqua gold, aqua two gold, you know. This signal, no woman about picking information now quickly. The security agencies. The security agencies, no, I'm making sure answer na the betimpoa galamseyes for the baby do a year friend say river banks of Ancobra na say pra na say or feno. Now a soldier for you already there to protect our land, our water bodies. But then I'm saying, or the corrupt mind, a lot of I didn't know my course. So, a funny gal I'm saying, Omen feed the information to the appropriate authorities to do their job. So, what did they make? And in as I mean, who says a radio presenter, bit say Obi. Any a friend is on my hand, Omotias and Panomudi, Omoyan Tua. Na a buy no buy no, wakofa water guard. And water guard a soldier for. And when it comes to security, and machoism. When it comes to security, and India will be a friend intelligence bureau. Intelligence bureau. Intelligence to pick up your information. What I say, when it comes to information, I see it to me knowledge, information. And these are the water guards. They are going to pick up informations in the communities. Nobody saw information, they are marked the appropriate security. She said the Ministry of Interior, police, for want to say Ministry of Defense. What as a soldier for almost say the Naval Command. Already these are people they were trained. What you say? So gathering information in this particular fight against galamsey very, very important because sebio enya moa ene kwa galamsey. Sebio enya enwe ene kwa galamsey. Enya machines nkwa ne kwa galamsey. Machine nipa na tena chire ene ye de A2 galamsey sense So you need information. You need people. I am here trained. I'm going to gather information and feed it to the appropriate authorities to fight the galamsey. You will see very soon say helicopters will be going to the villages, the towns, galamsey, and you will see soldiers point to galamsey and helicopters will be flying in Ghana. What you say now? So these are some of the importance and also some of the functions and duties of the Director General. Volkslaw, that's it. I say then kutimi the FED edema the appropriate authority. But a do wine, yes, sir. What you say? A do wine, yes, sir. So clearly they failed because the agenda was not to make sure say they will help Ghana. What you say? But the agenda was to enrich themselves. So now, the Director General of National Signal Bureau. Dream ni katashe sha wo ye ewo womo under MPP under Nana Adu Boahene. The man who said they came to ensure womo money fight corruption. A man who put his presidency on the line to fight galamsey. Later he became the king of galamsey. Yenkoshe a friend is saying the day assembly nyina ebaye na area ye be call the missing ECG containers so MPP for bebre no ma dwene wo form a wo montiase a wo ma draw cartoons say container fly and these use it for lack of knowledge my people perish. And they my main cases to say more academicians, more people the intelligentsia of our community and they one more and this are more attractive to them. So and for the Ghana society people are more the academic background more intelligence knowledge you can't intelligence any knowledge and school it will what if you your classes so and they do one where NDC and I said you want my dream and so did when one our part did DNA annual. Don't want also don MPP. What you say because and then baby aqua could MPP no ajegon no credit uko kano cra na ye time uko kano cra near tata. It's one more penocrem and they one more do mania NDC. Not because of anything, no, it's because the new crop of the leadership of the NDC. Woman ye more attractive for people to what? Get closer to them. Make us some perfect. Almost any crano, many bobi and san or fire be said NDC for bay phobia shasia, or moyen simulnes and four or they to just say attorney general in NDC for any so because na ye penny and we're open here in so if you see something, you have to what? Say something. Now, Yanko Adu Boahene, the sense. Yeah. Already, many of you are making a church there. You know, I've told you the 5 cents of Akufo-Addo. The 5 cents of Akufo-Addo was one. Let us collapse the banking sector. Now you control the banking sector. Baby, usika one. I want to come out. That was war. 2. You making sure say a Ghana, you better will the ejapadie to our families. What you say? Tino Mokase, the ejapadie document. No Mokase, let us will the friend is Ghana. You good farmer because they see themselves as superior. What you say? Number 3, the energy sector. You making sure say energy sector. You make control. What you say? You detective. What you say? And these are that was the mindset of Akufo, and they ensured the so obey. And number 4, the oil sector. What you say? The Ghana Petroleum, yanko tons, my 20,000 acres of land. Yenya si baba ye petrochemical and industry. Area ya heading ye the ebusia for near fa. What you say? The pamonza ma for the cry from krum. Or chinabini crano. Yes, I kwame krumana. What you say? That was the agenda of Nana Ado Dankwa. What you say? Number 5, Abdullah Bedasi. Number 5, the insurance company. They insure say Ghana insurance we will control. So that was the 5 cardinal sins of Ekufuado. Womutna say June here 40 years. And no mutimi benya power. And now we freeze. We've seen what happened. So clearly, no. Yanko a year a friend is saying, Papaya, ye cannot say me a friend of Adu Boahene. Ediana, why and inti abetuja and a Ghana Funyina, Inina, no ye can was. Mamemfa a year adie we and chill. Anything, media overseer, some of them these blogging skills, no. Now, me how bloggers, na know what they anyway. Kakrebi between now look at this picture. Oh, wakoto a whole estate, a whole crew, or the Ghana Fusika, a whole estate, and wakoto. Sa property we Adu Boahene or no Kufuado ba power 8 years in tea. Japadia wakoto. The Ghana Sika public funds, monies that was meant to build roads to take care of our security matters. We will be in China. On in a bush for Baba catcher, me no me, ye papa no man, then, and Bobra, all because they think they are clever, but they are only clever in stealing the national money. They are not clever in building Ghana for all. Woman DNA said they are thieves, and it runs through their blood. Now, Assembia told me who a dreamy. Now, my mama Diana share the story of Asemno a told Jano. Senia Yinano, Yabeti, and yet Asemno and Comonwa, ye dino, Asepa. And I know Semunina Muni. Now, a year Papaya ye canasim, Rosemont with us. Papaya ye canasim, on any year. The only year, say, a year National Signal Bureau. Sika say call my catching. Almost take another almost create another account. If the infant say we will create account we would do. Now aja pasanso create another account. And the Sika never beto account account A anymore. Now what's the transfer cannot go to account A annex. And that was how these guys were operating. Sika me taxes kaya ye levy Sika. Betting tax Sikano. No, ye boa no be the boa, most of them boa mine now mining tumpon. Sika ni ye de come up a panoa. So on farm one and me a agency noa. No, where ye say Sika was our transfer to a known account. I know what they on one personal business. What they on the personal name. Now, and no be and say a year February 11, 2020. A year 100 a year 16 million deposit from a year the payment received from BNC National Security. This was from a year the initial payment of a year a friend is saying a year 27,100,000 Ghana cedis. The transfer is cannot call a year the initial a year National Bureau a year a friend is saying a National Signal Bureau account no so I then afa a yisi cannot be a day. Aba or no personal accounting, not or the year a new ma or no ne year esusu. On the 3rd of April 2020, a friend is saying it or withdraw a year sika 7.2 million 50,000 Ghana cedis. Now maybe some will say, we are Ghana in our Kuiska, the way a new ma befe. Now new ma papa we a businessman now or withdraw sika. Can how about befe? And Tisami ma wo ye we nyina no na Ghana for ntini na empenfo ne bank managers ne omun raise alarm yenti e ba ne san say it was a year a friend is saying a group of people na wo mo ayede esi wo mo ensa e wo mo boso say they were going to steal Ghana. Enti whatever wo mo ye ni nyina, the plan agenda was how can we steal the nation's money. And the nation's money belongs to you. You are in a wutie meneno. No me no ye sika and wo mo de ye sa a year juma. Now, yanko a year, a friend is saying 24th April. Now, Papa, we the Jumedi no aye canina no aye the share a year 2020. And this age Jumedi we share in sa. Or start say Wobo Chrono. This is no call office one. They one no call office one. The plan was to steal. It here what now office one. A quite ben soon maybe we are Ghana Fusika. It one thing so. Okotena office so we nya your friend director general or say yay hallelujah metro power de gumi so every say me ba be Ghana Fusika hallelujah and no pe and they win it. And you see woman nyina omo asem bi omoka ofa papa we eye Adu Boahene asem a o se wono eye time and season and opportunity ofa eye NSS ababa awa so a yenua ba no so a ono so a time and season and opportunity ofa eye kenofuri atan so a ono so de na time and season and opportunity. Let us woman nyina. These are people they sit down, they plan how to steal us. And your coincidence, oh, man, baby, say, oh, it was a coincidence. No. It is something that is planned to steal Ghana. Now, February to September. How a friend is saying, Papa way a year a withdraw a year a transfer 49 million Ghana cedis every the initial a year National Signal Bureau edical non a private a year accounting. Now, can you imagine monies that was meant to safeguard us from terrorism, cyber attacks, and other things, to pay workers, to take care of the cyber space and intelligence space of our nation. Now, Branty, oh, Jessica, on the to trade Japadi, and now France, yes, shopping will Louis Vuitton, yes, shopping, and now Italy, to turn your market, see, I can see bags, I can see. We should call them by their names. They are thieves who came to steal our natural our public funds. Now, then again, yanko a friend is saying, the Attorney General Assembly or Debetuga. Now, me share na making kind news no the amount. Na making kind news ni mawa. Who be drew pa. Hey, say Subanya papa we on in a year, according to a year, the friend is saying the Attorney General, the DAG, and the DAG at the Assembly of Betuja. Assembly and DAG at the Betuja. DAG say a year papa we, and Mara Omoye so mukoni fino. On in a year was the wife of Adu Boahene attempted to destroy Gladys. I see some people are just greedy. Now, let's read what the Attorney General, DAG, the Deputy Attorney General, DAG, Eddie Asema Betuja. What's it? The wife of Adu Boahene attempted to destroy evidence by cutting suspected currency bills into suitcase on the night she was notified of the arrest of her husband. Hi, Prosper. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for wishing me a happy birthday. Now, can you imagine? The wife wanted to destroy evidence. These people are evil. So, can you imagine if NPP had won power in 2024? Can you imagine, Senka, all these stories, all these criminal activities under His Excellency, our ex-bitter president, Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Sansem we na hwana kekoka. Baumia untiminka. Because he's also part of it. Because they all benefited. At this particular point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I think that all of us should agree that we should invite Akufo-Addo for questioning. Because no wonder John Dramani Mahama said it was a criminal enterprise. Ghana was more or less like a criminal scene, like just say, "Idea penny yesika nyafo." And it's very sad. Where is the conscience of these so-called MPP people? Where are their conscience? They don't have conscience. Because clearly, if you look around and you see how our women are suffering, look at how go to the market this weekend. This Friday, just go to the marketplace and see how the struggling Ghanaian woman is suffering. Or just to make sure that she will just get 100 cedis or a 50 cedis profit of her business out of her business. Or bit to be there. I thought Nyadua body banchini jane binwa kon nuediane ama or no ni kunene manye biedi. And these people steal from us wickedly. They don't care. I'm telling you, let me tell you something here. Okay? You see the damage this MPP has caused us. Professor no nenam. Okay, papa no so. Galamsey who said. Professor Boahene. But see, it will take Ghana 25 good years to pay the sins of MPP. That is a whole professor. Under Akufo-Addo. I said, the Akufo-Addo mayo or mine. It better take 25 years. You better me the idiot car. Any damages are more cause the nation. Now for 25 years, come on film. No when you're saying. I'm 65. Now on swear. So let me tell you, Ghanaians, listen to me here. Let me tell you, Ghanaians. The damage under this MPP government, this whole 1 year, it should be about you're prosecuting conform. We should be thinking about accountability from the former friend is saying, government. They should come and account their stewardship. And if you're a Christian and you believe in the Bible and you believe in accountability, support this government. If you're a Muslim person, you believe in accountability. You are fasting. Don't you believe in accountability? You believe in accountability. So let us ask these people, let them come forward and be accounted and account to the work side. Let them account for their stewardship. Ayabone. Now we go inside. Another more go inside there. Some of them cry there. Mon chapel. With their quick action. Obi wi obi sika mo de na mo ye no obi kura tumi ko wi obi sika no de na sama banana no mo se asime sika ayira sika sen e bia be 1,000 cedis e bia sika sen be 500 cedis. And I'm telling you guys, ye mo bi ni ye njimi si e ba abonte be ka no kura ne kire mu. No. And I'm being honest to you. The damage these people are causing. That is why you move in here, demonstration upon demonstration upon demonstration. Because you knew how treacherous Nanado Danko and Akufo-Addo and his ministers. Look at one person alone buying properties in one of the most expensive places to live in the United Kingdom, Mayfair. 1 bedroom house in Mayfair cost £1 million, £1 million. No backyard garden, nothing, just a balcony. With some nice taps and things. Who are UK? You are in the UK. Go to a friend and say, Mayfair. One can say, just Google. You Google 750,000, one bedroom flat. And this guy came here to buy 2 properties in Mayfair. Can you imagine the disrespect to those who toiled for the independence of Ghana? These are the people who claim that their forefathers are the big 6 who fought against colonialism. Thank you, Kenneth. These are the people who claim to fame is that their forefathers were the freedom fighters of yesterdays. I'm telling you. Not anybody who shout freedom fighter, is a genuine freedom fighter. Some of them are thieves, crooks, wicked sons, wicked men who always like to hide behind a certain image. So when you see them, Obi to say, a friend is say, Ken Ofui Atta. Oh, sorry, Ken Ofui Atta. Sorry, that was a slip of tongue. When you see a Ken Ofui Atta, he's always wearing white. Adelaide. Why is he always wearing white? He's wearing white for you to think that he is a Christian who is without blame. But that's why the Bible is so beautiful that Christ said that he who is without sin must cast the first stone. So clearly, when we listen to these people, always quoting Bibles, but doing the exact opposite of what Christianity is required of them. This same Adu Boahene was in church. What was he saying and what was he preaching? He was teaching about and preaching from the Bible. But this guy that was preaching from the Bible was using the Bible to steal from you, the poor, from us, the vulnerable, the weak in society. That is why the Bible says that, and your mom will see me ready in the because rahim. Maybe. Go be more why. Ye would differ. The Lucifer, but they want to be like the Most High. We need to kick them out of our politics. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This small statement of Ibeki, but it means a lot. They want to be like the Most High. Anytime these people come to power, just look at them, self-aggrandizement. Property owning democracy. How much can we steal from the poor and vulnerable? Because that is what they were taught by their forefathers, by their so-called people who they share the same ideology and principle. This same Adu Boahene, his father in 1992 wanted to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. He was asking Ghanaians to vote for him. And I remember I attended one of his rallies in Obuasi Central years ago. I was a little boy. Because at the time, no, now political big guns, they will come to my grandfather's place. MPP, NDCU, they will come for blessings. My God, how wicked these people. the omo dwene ha ne say e kwan ba nso ne e be fa so a e be wi asa nkofo awoba e kwan ba nso ana sa nkofo e be make sure say they will not come near to power again. Abna Grant Oteneno. Oh, say I don't get notification. You see the crowd here. Yes, social media. I don't know what is happening. So my boss I'm out for report pages in the class. So clearly, some of keep following, and I'm sure say who follow the beer Sabaka. Even when I'm supposed, when I even struggle to stream from my own Facebook, Dr. Ren account. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm into us. Now, young called the missing because before we see na question one day every day be an exposure. Every new day be a MPP. Who asem. Abigail, it's saying. Every day be MPP cron for every day. This is their question headline news. Every day be breaking news. And then someone MPP akwia baby. Every day be a breaking news MPP akwia baby. Me say Ghana for you be no quarry for my ho say NDC Mahama ne the team eka say omofa all the ministries Ekufuado 100 and something ministers no omofa each and every ministry bia so omo ye hwehwemu a omo nyina bekoje omo nyina bekoje omo nyina minyo otwe minya do omo nyina dodo no a 80% bekoje telling you including the president himself. Yes. And we have to support this new government. Pardon me. We have to support this new government. And I want to make what you say? Especially the National Security Bureau, the Intelligence Bureau, and National Security Bureau. The National Intelligence Bureau, the NIB, formerly BNI. We have to support them. And into na me won yum bi a me to say. Amanfo ejapa na eba no. Monhwe no. MPP japa na eba no. Munjani. Bloggers no. Ana makati na mai de ma share. Amanfo ejapa na eba no. Monhwe no. Japa na eba no. MPP japa na eba no. Munjani. MPP japa na eba no. Munjani. Amanfue jakpa na eba no munjane MPP for te jakpa din pe no manya daria MPP for te jakpa din pe no munjane adintra okotia say NDC is doing witch hunting. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, unim obofo asore no unim ni din achoto ede no obofo asore no odi gidin pa oso ode abenfo nku ede no ode ode chi abenfo na onye benfo a na so obofo asore no oton nu nku a ubesuru ubako what you say. So clearly if you are a witch you must be hunted. Oh yes. Now so you are a witch near hunted. Why are you crying? We are benfo and you bechiwo. We are bold deliverance. Ujani akwai. So we should allow the National Intelligence Bureau to do their job. Not just bringing it on social media and the news and publishing it too. We have to prosecute these people with capital punishment if possible. Some of them deserve it. Hey, what for John Gaze? Long time. Glad it's Marco. It was about share because me started some mystery me me bar me page we so a chepa. There was some time I'm hacking into this system. Me can't Facebook there. After my share sinti. I am bar more share video. Now clearly, if you are a witch, As a national security force, we are waiting near Hantewa. We should praise them. Because the witches, no, they are more witches, no. And they are more wizards, no. They are sacred. And I'm saying, say, it's not even enough. Say a chihuahua. Now I see your mom bail. Oh, mo kwa kwa down mon paso. A chihuahua. 24 hours this one. Yan form mon court in tem, yan form mon remind. Yan remind the woman. What you say? Yan form go good cells. Because you Ghana for bebre no be mutu kowia cement, kowia ponchi, kowia den there. They the wakwa to a here friends. Remand cells. Enti are they better than Ghana Nina Yechina or no kodas ourselves? Are they better? No. Are they more humans? No. So what is this? What is this? What is this that when we catch these suspected thieves, yes, they should go scot-free? And I am saying it. That look, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Attorney General, because the last time I heard the Attorney General say, oh, if some of them are prepared to pay their money, they should call us. And yes, I know, yeah. You're not only paying the money, we should punish them also. Because if somebody steals a punching, now say, Uncle Tiano, Uncle jail, let us go to the prisons and bring everybody out. So clearly, these people, we should not joke with them because they have destroyed our nation. Their actions and inactions. I'm a Ghana for Bebre. Let us not forget to. The pensioners president came to do his nation broadcast saying that there was not going to be any haircut. And did 2 weeks and did 3 weeks. There was a haircut in the country. Our grandfathers who toiled for us died because they could not access their own sweat, their own money. Sika osi oyemoja. Omewuko. Example. Karma Pharmaceuticals. This is a man who opened his company 3 decades ago. So you see, MIA saw the nonsense of these MPP force. I'm telling you, I know them too well. I know them too well. That is why you see, when I come, I show my face. I don't hide my face. I'm not an ass. I say it boldly. Because they have destroyed our nation. It is going to take 25 years, as Professor Boateng said, under Kufuor's governance. Now, I am pleading to the Attorney General. You saw what Kufuor did. He opened a fast-track high court. Fast track. You should also open a speed of light court. You try more. No more prison. Ko did them. Na Ghana for nko da na mo ko hwe wo mo. Ne do mo pa TV so. This modern show. You're welcome. Yen for mo ko prison in 10. Yen titu mo gum, mo nta prison. Ni yen fa videos in free prison in Metro Ghana for say. We are kwada, we are brantie. Now you aspire to take up the responsibility to lead or serve your nation. You should not have that notion, say, Minya Kwenya, I'm coming to steal monies meant for the nation. And that if you steal, that prison, that is exactly what is going to happen to you. And I think that your marriage crisis is same. Because maximum, you're sure, so you're to me 25 years. I think 25 years is and 10 up. Because Branty over 41 or so. A co-prisoner. 25 years, he will still come and see his grandchildren and still feed them and still go and play his golf. No. When we say, I saw him come, I see a mom, Anya, 35, 40 years. Hard labor. hard labor, because they are wicked. You see, the effect of what corruption are not so. Because se obi boy oman ne kro no a etwe oman ne kɔ n'akyi. This how MPP ni mpo kra no a. Se sa wadwene na busa answer na aden na Ghana fo sika e de ma wo se fa na bobra na fa hwe oman no. No kwa de wo se medidi akoto fie wo London. Na se London na akoto fie wo. Sa na ka ministers. Sa na ka bia director general for CEO for nso ya. Nka afi se kro ni ba ye kro papa ma wo wadwene se wo de wo koto ajapade wo ho. Ka ube sua sa nyansa ne se ma me nkɔ saa kro wi so na me nkɔtɔ me japade ho dabi. So clearly and asɛm na abeto abonti ɛyɛ ade a isusu se ɛsi useful yɛ chiwo nkogu prison wɔn kogu prison nso a ɛnya afei na mo de Ghana fo sika ɛkɔhwɛ wɔn mu wɔn ankasa mfa aso sekan wɔn aburu no mo mfa ndo udua aburu no na aburu no fifie no na obetie di ɛne yɛde bɛne aduane ama udua aburu na mba wakɔ hunger strike no wadem saa. Right, John Boache said, NDC is joking. People like them, we don't joke with them. Professor just akron for and yes, NDC for and no more diagro. Or you wicked. Just look at one person. Or no quite japadi our town crime. Hola, a whole estate. Hey, are they? I'm not against people becoming prosperous. I'm not against people becoming rich. As a matter of fact, our system should create more billionaires, but not through criminal means, not through dubious means. So money is meant to help a nation. And kwada wom, emerwa wom, enkokora wom, emerantie wom, osimenkwa de mafa. I mean, are you normal? When you're normal, I say, when you're normal, you're normal. Who will deal with you? The law must deal with such people. What is this greediness? Wickedness, evil, and a far Bible, a quoting pulpit. So, and he's saying he's a preacher. Preaching what? Wearing these Vietnamese suits, wearing these so-called expensive suits, and your people are suffering. People are dying. Even dialysis crowd. The whole of Western region only need dialysis machine. The whole of the northern sector, the northern region, what northern region, upper east, upper west, northern savannah, women need dialysis machine at woman hospital. I'm telling you, the whole of eastern region, women need dialysis machine. Open dialysis machine or Ghana, a Confanochi, any Kolubu hospital. And I think some other private hospitals. I know are very expensive, but government nankasa there. Ekufu Adu ada Roma. Wachira mu ha yembo krono. Nti 1 minute bia na MPP krono name. 1 minute bia MPP krono name. And we have to punish people omoya for. And I think he said, I support this new government. Support the new government. This is not NDCO government. This is a government of Ghana. The political party in the free. It's a government of Ghana because Jomama Opiabontinia is not identified. Say NDC government. No. Because the president of the Republic of Ghana, they are starting going and saying, yeah, he's a handsome man, he's tall, he's knowledgeable, he's a man full of wisdom. So we need to support him to succeed. So that Chrono any a friend is a re esobeti esotia Ghana be developing. What you see? That is the thing we need to understand. And yet Ora Desmond said he's sure said the government waiting to remove CJ before they will start prosecution, and as a prosecuting the MPP appointees. The MPP were deceived themselves in 2024 because they thought their thought was that they will not hand over. So basically, what he's trying to say is that MPP thought in 2024 election they were not going to hand over power because they have created loot and share until they were afraid. We need to deal with them. We need to punish them. We need to arrest them. We need to prosecute them. They need to be sent to jail because all this talk, all this shout, all this scream, all these a friend is saying demonstration. The Ghana for cool, the pensioners, so man that jail there, then we've not been fair to the people who stood for Ghana when it matters most. And some of us, we stood for our nation when it matters most. We campaigned against the previous government because we wanted a change. That change will come and punish people who stole monies that was meant to develop and build our great nation. So I believe, say Ghana, we have to crack the whip. And not just cracking the whip. We have to go after each and any person who stole monies that was meant for Ghana. And when you see a corrupt politician, don't be like, oh, he's a friend. He's not a friend, he's an enemy. Any corrupt official, any corrupt politician, any corrupt CEO, DG, or whatever, is an enemy to the state. Because when they, take joy and take glory in stealing monies meant for you and I, what it means is that you and I are going to suffer. What it means is that Britain will become greater, China will become China. You will be praising the lives of Singapore. But remember, in praising Singapore, the Lee Kuan Yew that you are praising, that built Singapore, once upon a time told us that the Singaporeans that you see today, it was possible to build Singapore because they had to punish corrupt officials. They had to punish people who were given a job to do that will bring honor and not shame to the Singaporeans. So when you see these people, like the way Paul Adu Boahene will sit on Good Evening Ghana, all because Paul Adu Boahene is being sponsored by Zoom Lion owner. So as for him, he sponsors some political party members who some belong to NDC, some belong to MPP. So at the end of the day, when any political party is in power, the Zoom Lion man is already there and he's pushing Paul Adu Boahene, and Paul Adu Boahene will come on live broadcast and he'll be talking gibberish and he'll be trying to speak nonsensical to the ears of Ghanaians. Let me tell you, people, such people, you have to understand that they don't mean well for the nation. What you say? And I'm being honest with you. Those who do not love the nation, they are our enemies. What you say? And that is as simple as that. We want to see Ghana prosper. Because you see, Ghana is not just Ghana that is just going to be wallowing in abject poverty every day. We should not, at this particular point in time, we should be talking about Ghana and saying that we are manufacturing our own cars, and saying that we have our own aeroplanes, and saying that we have built a prosperous nation, that even the poorest among us, when it comes to where or the Tibet, it's not a problem. And that those people chose to leave us, they want to leave. But we, as a Maya, we should ensure that we build a nation for everybody to prosper, not a selected few. So clearly, when you hear this so-called, a friend is saying, Asempa radio for boys, so I'm for we are Ghana Sikan. Bima, school fees, plane ticket, then you have to understand, say, we know have a lot of work to do to ensure. Send Ghana, some of these people, we should ensure, say, their voices will be what? Minimized. Their voices will not be heard. Ghanaians will not pay attention to them. And that Ghanaians will come and pay attention to content like mine that ensure that when I come and sit here, I'm giving you fact-finding a year asset. What you say? Now, me chat to area. A year missing ECG container, and a friend is saying, my making kind, a news ni bima. Na me mau, the breaking news. The breaking news is a container. MPP force say, Oko 10 times, so MPP bloggers, omo draw. I mean, arts, no flyers now. Container, no fly, NDC for I didn't know what form. So what happened about this container exposure? Said the new minister, John Jinabo, JG, and Obo Modern Institute said a friend is a committee be everything. The previous government. Containers been in your my call or my pens. Your mom and a friend is saying committee no. Or my investigations, near me be no findings. I'm a minister and a minister in the Atuja. I knew my bonia a course under MPP, including these containers I can once. And a casa container once. We do me. Let me sip something. And a casa container once. I bet to just say. Ura Peter Amewu. I'm making kind exactly. My satellite tracker. Me was satellite tracker. The team. The satellite tracker. The only fact finding in Sempen of the Bremen. What do you say? The only fact finding in Sempen of the Bremen. Now we are. When people for no more Jimmy no. I know more Jimmy no. And one more minority leader has some of the other trouble. The patch one monkey kind. Ladies and gentlemen, monkey kind. Monkey kind. But you're making kind. Someone who the Wabetro. I said, former ECG board chair, after markings, reviews ECG officials connive with custom officials to sell containers that belong to ECG. It was MPP before Jimmy. Sorry, MPP before you now. Also MPP before bloggers now 110 times almost say NDC. Air pencil. And a containers etuairano. Also, and the minority leader, Obekanya Sasamachero. He was the board chair of ECG. Oh, almost the Utamaka just said, and Yansa for no more pay at the Siano Park and kind of academicians are a Sebio villagers are more than a pack, a winning dear papa. Follow NDC. And it by papa. Oh, breaking news now, the man. We may satellite team no more bape. Me satellite a year trackers no. Omo the news number. Sa a year asemo ayeki. Me be ma the me satellite tracker omo de bre me because and me satellite tracker omo breaking news no. And some the adosu. It's say no adosu ma Now, breaking news means about until Supreme Court nullifies the result of recoalition of Tema Central. Iti odi ehono yemeko ho na mamenko a friend is saying me satellite tracker in 10 Peter Amewu ECG container ho sensem no abeto just ne ho bon mu say container maku 40 no ayekohunu no wo India ni bi ho no ono na ja wo sha ase a wo ton sa containers no e dey ama India for na me say hey Ghana MPP omo ye criminal cartel hey MPP for ya crop for yeah eba chrew ade satellite tracker no de omo ba powerful eba Are you watching? Say I am watching.
All right. So,
are you watching?
I want everybody to have you. There are many. So we need to
Are you watching? Say, I am watching. Are you watching?
Okay, so this is originally how all the containers came. And you can see how they are sealed in the wooden pellets. Some people manage to break the seals.
Are you watching?
These containers.
Say, I am watching.
Then they removed.
So good, Abigail.
We have one. I can see eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other 8 or 9. Is it 8 there? Yeah, it's supposed to be 8, and then 8 coming all the way to. Okay, fine. So some quantity have been taken from the top. There's only one over there. So this line is gone. And when you open all the containers, you see the same thread. So it means that it was cleverly done by the criminals behind these whole activities. So we just wanted you to have information about this. They are not yet taking the content, but they are cleverly taking some from the top line, top layer. Yes. So they take and they leave the last one over there. When we open the next container, you see the same thing over there. Yes. Yes. So you're saying that they generally remove the top. The top, yes. Left one at the top. Yeah, exactly. Why do you think that they will do that? Because if they are taking all and leaving one, what's the impression that it makes? So if you're not somebody who know how the container are loaded, you will be tempted to believe that all came original like this. But if they take, let's say, one from this one, take two over there, when you open, you know there's something wrong. Yes.
Are you watching? See, I am watching.
Thank you. Some are missing. So let's open the next one. They will see. What is that? Yes. So this is supposed to also be all the way to the space 8. So they've taken some. So
are you watching? So you see, are you watching? Clever thieves, wicked thieves, criminal thieves. So you see, do you say MPP for no almost 10 times as well? Almost 3. Rosa, sorry. It's finished. Judgment Day. Anyone stealing money from government of Ghana must be punished. That is true. Hey, Beatrice. Antoinette is saying, my sister, character like this, and you see people supporting and sympathizing with them. Meanwhile, they don't have even 50 cedis in their pocket. It's a shame. It's a shame. Are you watching? Say, I am watching. What do I say? I'm not for feeling me jama song, no. I'm not for feeling jama song, no. What was the mean Santo San? Hey, when you would say, Minya would tell me no, a juice cacra. I mean, pre me minute. Me catch them me page so. I think 3 days ago. And I'm catch them say. MPP for slow jackba. MPP for no catch them. I'm call for be a catch them say, Doc. The way our people they fear jackba. MPP for go for mu slow mo pa me bo mudi. Abigail, so I need to record the jackpot. So yeah, with this my voice. Hey. Now listen. And MPP for now be catch them say. Nkofo musro. Jackpot. COP retired Kofi Boahene. My friend the governor. Ora Bevulolate. The new NIB boss. I see the way almost MPP before that no more tis won't go for anything. Say, hey, why? They can't sleep. Oh. At the mention of the name Jackpa, MPP corrupt officials, they tremble. I'm telling you. That is why they are trying everything possible Omekwa kotuetue sika de ama journalist for be to always try and paint Japa and the NIB as bad. I know those journalists. I know, I've told you some of them. We need to hear a Asempa FM other stations. Because you cannot bribe Japa. On one bribe. Now one bribe. Sha! Mr. Makato say fear people are, pardon me. I almost smiley. I almost say, baby, I know thank God for no. In some way, they don't talk by heart too. This will be to say, His Excellency John Mahama. You have no understanding. The way of the MPP for no, you just watch. We say, are you watching? Are you watching? Say, I am watching. You just watch. These people, most of them will go to jail. Most of them. When they start going to jail, then His Excellency John Mahama will bring operation. Operation Recover All Loot. Operation Recover All Loot. Operation Prevent All Loot. Until we oral. Opal ebeba. Me president didn't come. But see, we know the oral. Oral here we are recovering. Recovery means as we recover, we will prosecute. And after recovering and prosecution, after recovering and prosecution, there's going to be prevention. Operation Prevent All Looters. Ebeba. When Japa and Co went to the Bank of Ghana house, some of the documents nearby, may they cut a year friend is a warrant. May they be 2 abonti, ma'am. Ebra, Obian farm 2 abonti. I showed it here. The whole Ghana, I showed that a year rate. Even before Attorney General came out to even said the na maybe because me satellite tracker no any place there will be information me satellite tracker no picking a quick no they are sending me one time me see me over me Facebook me a story be and me de a friend is saying I'm a picture to us you go for say story na make can am a picture na me de to us no and if I'm a saying me satellite tracker the team of satellite trackers. You breaking news no. With the mama. It will also be a friend is saying Minister of Energy there and Yanko a Bantama former MP. I a Prempe Nanapuku Prempe. Doctor Ayopuku Matthew Poku Prempe. Hey, you don't know. Remember breaking news. Who refer Esla Ousu CCA or Singapore? Yes, Esla Ousu. Who refer CCA or Singapore? Only Ghana. Of course, Singapore. No better Morocco kakra. No about Cote d'Ivoire kakra. No Morocco. No of course Singapore. I want to take Usuro Urakunim Yabetino. Me can't meet you. Obeba. Woman in a Obeba. Yabachi woman in a Mako. And check OSP no be free na konya no so. Just here. Rejay say, so what does Akufo-Addo and Bawumia did for Ghana? Wicked people MPP never again. So I'm telling you guys, I will not sit here to denigrate any Ghanaian because I'm also a Ghanaian. But I'll speak truth to you. What do you say? I'm telling you the gospel truth. Me no okase. National security for your operation be enter beba bonti. You ubeti. Enkofo bi wie sika. And omo de come ma eye enkofo bi a omo sesa sika. No more ministries be, no more ministries be. And the scan doors. It na some here there. Omo de come ma wo mo a omo sesa sika. Forest Bureau for. Omo ni MPP for enkofo bi ye adwuma. Ana sankofo. Omo Forest Bureau na ebi wo Ghana, ebi nso wo Abidjan. Di so omo tu kwan na omo na mo no ba Abidjan no ba bajom sika kakra. Omo sa de ko. Na we bra yebo. We bra yebo. We obo bra pa. Obo bra pa. Nka wote ufie. Ka wote Ghana. Men so be wia. Afi aban ne sesan ya. Udane. Where are you running to? Where are you going? Come here. Why are you running? Esla Osu, why are you running? Me na make catch you. They believe me. Believe me, I'm just being honest to you. Why are you people running? Wouldn't mean president, any vice president, ever share UK for Bosome Bako? No, you. Why are they running? So Esla Osu at Timuan with Jan Kakra, now they could mostly not be Ragana Kakra, and I do the assume no be name wa pine or sako. We say national security or more tracking. Me see me satellite tracker no. Me team no. Or me a satellite tracker. Baby beer what Ghana be obedi wo. Oh yes. Somebody be two ja be it you. Some catch be it you or about Ghana and I only private jet net ne buy. Private jet and net ne buy. Yes. Omo move sika bi emre bi. Me say nkofo we. Omo buy pine. He say be it you hwehwe no. Owo abiri. Owo ni owo dunsini kese bi owo abiri. Yes. Be it you. The sika bi ode man na bi ohini bi ewo Eastern region ana nkofo akọwie sika ne bi ana omo kasa ho no omo yemu dede bedi etuo ba Ghana me be ye bi video na ewo TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok you see it ewo TikTok. Omo wu ni nyina so omo dwene omo sika ho sika no wi afri Ghana for amafo nso wi afri omo wa omo usu o omo de akogu na na fie omo de amotutu form na why say omo say manhole and omo siesim kama safe pa ukofie wa wadwene be say bia septic tank David sika pa na ye de siesie o pa beka say bia sock away de can sock away na sika these people one man maso mbeji now let me tell you something. This is how their parents, their forefathers behaved. But because they say at the time, now you need social media to interact and tell the people the behaviors of their forefathers. Or more forefathers, they stole Ghana's money and then they left the nation and then they came to abroad. 40 years down the lane, and we are there. Almost back. I bet Sikano Muria, Omo money be the Kuko school, Ewa Bruchi. Omo Babe for me a political party. Omo the Ghana Fusika, and almost Babet Naso. A young who said, ye, Omo Yenimu dear for, Omo Boa, Omo Yakron for. And Omo name wa, Anna Ombenya MPP party, and Ombedi name, and Omasadi Abe via Ghana. It Omo ko, Omo this can be Jawa Moma. Now 40 years be their children with Bebase, woman name no me no man ever compete on how to protect and take good care of our great nation. Now it's up to you and I to support each other to fight against criminal people like them. If they change their attitude and change their behavior, they are welcome. But send your months sign idea. You know almost sign idea. We should deal with them accordingly. Yes, sir. The least we forget, they will come and destroy the nation Ghana that you and I toiled to build. This is where I'll end today's edition. We've done 1 hour, 25 minutes. That is a lot of time spent with you. Are you watching? Say, I am watching. So let's keep watching the space. And very soon, in Semi Araba. Thank you so much. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Abigail say they orchestrated the bombing of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and the coup that overthrew him. That is true. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where ABC. We shall meet again soon. Take good care of yourself and enjoy your weekend. God bless you all.